Plantain How It Works. This is printed in Peace Health. The major constituents in plantain are mucilage, iridoid glycosides, particular acubin, and tannins. Together, these constituents are thought to give plantain anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, anti-hemorrhagic, and expectorant actions. Plantain is approved by the German Commission E for internal use to ease coughs and mucous membrane irritation associated with upper respiratory tract infections, as well as topical use for skin inflammations. 2 Bulgarian clinical trials have suggested that plantain may be effective in the treatment of chronic bronchitis. Insufficient details were provided to these reports to determine the quality of the trials or their findings. Although plantain was thought to possess diuretic properties, one double-blind trial failed to show any diuretic effect for this plant. A preliminary trial found that topical use of plantain ointment, 10% ground plantain in a base of petroleum jelly, was helpful as part of the treatment of people with impetigo and eczema, 2 inflammatory skin disorders. Insufficient details were provided in this report, however, to determine the quality of the study or its findings. How to use it. The German Commission E recommends using 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon, 1 to 3 grams of the leaf daily, in the form of tea, made by steeping the tea in 1 cup, 250 milliliters of hot water, for 10 to 15 minutes, making 3 cups per day. The fresh leaves may be applied directly 3 or 4 times per day to minor injuries, dermatitis, and insect stings. Syrups or tinctures, approximately 1/2 teaspoon, 2 to 3 milliliters, 3 times a day, can also be used, particularly to treat a cough. Finally, 1/2 to 1 1/4 teaspoons, 2 to 6 grams of the fresh plant can be juiced and taken in 3 evenly divided oral administrations throughout the day. Uses. Plants used and where grown. These green weedy plants are native to Europe and Asia, but now grow practically anywhere in the world where there is sufficient water. Plantain should not be confused with the banana-like vegetable of the same name. The leaves of plantain are primarily used as medicine. The seeds of plantain can also be used medicinally, having mild laxative effects similar to the seeds of psyllium, a close relative of plantain. Used for bronchitis, 3 cups of tea daily, made from 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon dried herb per cup. Why? Plantain is a soothing herb that's been shown to help people with chronic bronchitis. Burns. Plantain is usually applied directly to the burn to soothe pain and help repair damaged tissue. Cough. Plantain has a long history of use for relieving coughs. Dermatitis. Plantain has long been considered by herbalists to be a useful remedy for cough, wounds, inflamed skin, or dermatitis, and insect bites. Insect bites and stings. Plantain has long been considered by herbalists to be a useful remedy for insect bites. Plantain is approved by the German Commission E as a topical use for skin inflammations. Peptic ulcer. Because of plantain's anti-inflammatory and healing effects, it may be beneficial in some people with peptic ulcer. Urinary tract infection. Plantain has anti-inflammatory effects that may be beneficial in some people with UTIs. Wound healing. Topically applied plantain can be used to speed wound healing. Traditional use, which may not be supported by some scientific studies. Plantain has long been considered by herbalists to be a useful remedy for coughs, wounds, inflamed skin, and dermatitis and insect bites. Bruised and crushed leaves have been applied topically to treat insect bites and stings, eczema, and small wounds or cuts. It was considered by herbalists to be a gentle, soothing expectorant, and additionally to have a mild astringent effect said to help remedy hemorrhoids or bladder infections with mild amounts of blood in the urine. Interactions with supplements, food, and other compounds. At the time of writing, there were no well-known supplement or food interactions with this supplement. Interactions with medicines. As of the last update, we found no reported interactions between this supplement and medicines. It's possible that unknown interactions exist. If you take medication, always discuss the potential risks and benefits of adding a new supplement with your doctor or pharmacist. A drug-nutrient interaction table may not include every possible interaction. Taking medications with meals, on an empty stomach, or with alcohol may influence their effects. For details, refer to the manufacturer's package information, as these are not covered in this table. If you take medications, always discuss the potential risks and benefits of adding a supplement with your doctor or pharmacist. This information does not replace the advice of a doctor. Ignite HealthWise disclaims any warranty or liability for your use of this information, and your use of this information means you agree to the terms and use and policy privacy. Side effects. Plantain is not associated with any common side effects and is thought to be safe for children. There is no information available about its use by pregnant or nursing women, though topical applications appear to be safe. Adulteration of plantain with digitalis, leading to dangerous side effects, has been reported in Switzerland and the United States. Although rare, it points to the need for consumers to purchase herbs from companies that carefully test their herbal products for adulteration.